Hello friends, today we continue the yesterday's lesson. 4 years after relocating, Kirloskar Brothers Limited met with its first major setback. After relocating their Kirloskar Brothers company from Kirloskar Wadi to from Kirloskar Wadi. 4 years after relocating, Kirloskar Brothers Limited met with its first major setback, and they faced their major setback. World War I had begun, and the supply of iron ore had come to a grinding halt. And the supply of iron had halted due to the World War I. The basic production also ceased, and for a time the brothers were skeptical about the future. The basic production also stopped, and the brothers were also worried about their future. Fortunately, again, through contact, they were able to keep going. This time it was the Maharaja of Solapur who came to their aid, selling his cannons so that the plant could melt the weapons into iron, which they could use to continue making their iron plans. And at the same time, Maharaja of Solapur takes initiatives or give help to the brothers for establishing their plans again and to produce the cannons so that the plant could melt the weapons into iron, which they could use to continue making their iron floor. After World War I, the brothers enjoyed a period of comfortable success. And after World War I, due to the help of Maharaja of Solapur, the two brothers also enjoyed the period. In 1940, they were the first Indian company to ever manufacture a lathe. Lathe means a mechanical tool for shaping metal or wood. It was 30 years later that they faced complications when, with the advent of World War II, the British approached the brothers insisting they manufacture weapons for them. And the Kirloskar brothers from 30 years faced the implications, and after the World War II, the British approached to the brothers, insisting they manufacture a weapon for them. The brothers were uncomfortable with such a proposition and instead offered to manufacture tools they could potentially be used as weapons, and they are not able to manufacture weapons for them. The reason behind such a decision was that once the war was over, the demand for weapons would plummet, and the reason for not making the weapon to the British government was that after the World War II, the demands were automatically ceased. But the Kirloskar brothers did not want to take the responsibility on their shoulder. At the time, Shantanurao Lakshmanrao Kirloskar, the son of Lakshmanrao Kirloskar, was deeply involved in the business, and at the same time, Shantanurao wanted to involved in the company. Shantanurao was the Lakshmanrao Kirloskar's son, He was born on 28 May 1903 and he studied in MIT, Cambridge and Manchester, USA. He earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering and returned to India to help with the family business. Shantanu Rao also wanted to help in his own family business. He believed in making India globally competitive. He has very large vision to make their business in a global market, in a very competitive market, and thus many of his decisions were made based on the potential to launch Kirloskar Brothers Limited and India onto the global market and to spread the Kirloskar Brothers Limited all over the world is the main vision or main aim of Shantanu Rao. After World War II, Shantanu Rao Kirloskar took over the family business. His initiative, thinking and dedication to making India a global competitor in the field of manufacturing led to the company's rapid expansion and growth. He established Kirloskar Electric Company and Kirloskar Oil Engines Limited and began looking to the import-export business. And he deeply involved in the Kirloskar Company and started Kirloskar Electric Company and also looking into the import-export business. Following India's independence, he was responsible for the development and manufacturing of imported diesel engines, and in 1958 the company began exporting. In 1965, Shantanu Rao Kirloskar was awarded the Padma Bhushan for his contribution to the field of trade and industry. He has awarded the Padma Bhushan Award in 1965 for his contribution to the field of industry and trade, and in 1969 the company set up its factory in Kuala Lumpur. The Kirloskar Wadi factory began manufacturing more products including hand pumps. In 1973, the exporting business took off and Europe became a major market for Kirloskar Brothers Limited. In 1973, Kirloskar Brothers reached in the market of Europe. All these key decisions led to the Kirloskar brothers' empires enjoying one of the highest growth rates in Indian history at a staggering 32,000% growth of assets from 1950 to 1991. It was remarkable and almost unheard of accomplishment, and the company reached the highest growth rates in Indian history, that is 32,000% growth during the 1950 to 1991. In 1983, Sanjay Kirloskar, son of Chandrakant Kirloskar and grandson of Shantanu Rao Kirloskar, took over the business, becoming chairman and managing director of Kirloskar Brothers Limited. And Sanjay Kirloskar also involved in the company in 1983. Sanjay Kirloskar was the son of Chandrakant Kirloskar and the grandson of Shantanu Rao Kirloskar. He secured several deals including SPP Pumps, a UK manufacturing firm, acquiring Urban Constructions, one of the India's leading construction companies. He is also responsible for Kirloskar Brothers Limited dynamic shifts in focus from pump and valve manufacturing to becoming an engineering, procurement, and construction contractor. It was a major move that has led to the company becoming one of the world's largest company, world's largest pump manufacturers with a presence in over 80 countries and In It was a major move that the company spread all over the world in over 80 countries. The company also secured the world's largest irrigation projects, that is, the Narmada projects implemented by the government of Gujarat. From very humble beginnings, the Kirloskar brothers took a cycle pump shop and made it into a business empire that stretched across the globe and ushered India and itself into the global market. From the last two or three lines, friends, we should have to learn the journey of Kirloskar brothers, and they take the positive decision, and they also handle the situation whatever they faced in running their business. No one can born with a bed of flowers, but they established their bed of flowers by hard work and consistency in his or her work, such as Kirloskar brothers doing work hard in a very sincere manner and know the pulse of business and give the choice of the market and also carve the name in the global market. Okay, thank you.